It's now 30th of September 2023. This is the One Planet, One Life report. As I've said in previous reports, my predictions are happening now. They're actually happening now. You're going to see big inflation of the things you need and big deflation of the things you have. And that is happening, and it's going to pick up speed. When I say big inflation and big deflation, almost hyperinflation, but not yet. That is some way away, but it will happen. Hyperinflation of the currency. But we are seeing now big inflation of the things you need. Food, resources, that's the things you need. And you are seeing big deflation. The other way of saying inflation and deflation is, value going up and down. So you need more units of currency to buy food, energy, anything you need. And the amount of units of currency it takes to buy the things you have is going down. We're seeing big deflation in housing. Property in the UK is falling £1,000 a week on average. That is the average UK house price. At the very top, it got to 300,000 at the very top of the market for a UK average house. So in the southeast of England, it was 350,000 average. Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland was about 250,000. The northeast of England, Midlands, was roughly about 300,000, whereas the southeast was 350, and Cornwall's about 300,000, southwest. And average for the UK is 300,000 roughly at the top. It didn't quite get to 300, it was 297, something like that. But round it up to 300,000 at the top. And since then, that average for the UK has been falling £1,000 a week. So it's obviously a bit less in the cheaper areas, and it's a bit more in London, house prices are falling a lot more than £1,000 a week. And that is going to continue. That is deflation. Property is deflating. Commercial property as well, huge deflation. You need less units of currency to buy the same when something's deflating. So let's analyze this statement. You're going to see big inflation of the things you need and big deflation of the things you have. Because stocks, shares, any paper or digital illusion of wealth is deflating. It's going down. So doesn't it make sense to get out of the things that are going down and get into the things that are going up, the things you need? We are seeing now huge inflation of the things you need. Things like these silver bars. You're going to need this in the future. When CBDCs do come in, which is inevitable, I think CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, are going to be coming. And they will be programmable. There will be limits on how much you can buy, and there'll be certain things that you can't buy with them, or only buy a certain amount of it. And you're going to need silver. You're going to need this on the free market. There's things you're going to be able to, the only way you can get them is with free market. Some people will call it the black market. That's illegal. You can't do that, but you'll need it. I think good quality food, like really high quality food, you're either going to be limited or you won't be able to buy it with your CBDCs. You will not be able to buy it. Like unvaccinated meat, like healthy, good food, that'll be reserved for the elite. Normal people cannot buy that. The only way you'll be able to get it is with free market money. No, all through history, humans have always gone back to free market money. This silver is the money of first and last resort all the time. This is thousands of years, and nothing's going to change. It'll be the same. And you can go anywhere on the planet at any time in history. If you had a time machine, past, present, or future, anywhere on the planet, if you've got silver, you can buy things you need on the black market, even if it's illegal, as it has been in the past. No, you can't use that. You've got to use the government-issued currency. So on the black market or the free market, you can get anything you need if you've got free market money. So let's analyze the statement again. You're going to see big inflation of the things you need, and we are seeing that now, and big deflation in the things you have. So wouldn't it be great to get out of property, which is deflating, stocks, shares, bonds, investments, like paper or digital illusions of wealth? Any paper or digital, if you've got a digital receipt of your investment or a paper receipt or both, anything like that, it's an illusion of wealth. That is deflating. That is what people have, and it's going down. You want to get out of that and get into things you need. You're going to need this. You're going to need real assets. Silver, copper. I don't like gold, but you could have gold if you want, but I think gold is very, very plentiful, far more plentiful than we are told. I think the official figures are 200,000 tons of gold in the world. That's all there is. It sounds incredibly rare. That's not true. Other experts say it's 4.5 million tons, or might be way more than that, 6-8 million tons. We don't know. Nobody knows. No human being on Earth knows. But every year, the amount of available gold on Earth goes up. It becomes more abundant every year that passes. And this has been the case since King Solomon. You know, it never ever goes down. Gold never goes down, the amount of gold. Silver is opposite. It does go down every year. The amount of available silver on Earth goes down every year. It becomes more and more rare because gold lasts forever. It doesn't oxidize. It doesn't corrode. It's ancient Egyptian gold is indistinguishable from gold that's been mined this year. It's the same. It goes up every year. But there's no ancient Egyptian silver. It's all oxidized, leached away into the ground and the air. There are some pieces in museums, I know, but you cannot restore them to make them look like this. Silver becomes more and more rare every year that passes. And of course, it's being used up. Even the milk cartons today have got silver in them to be antibacterial, you know. And that's all just thrown away and discarded. Kitchen work surfaces, antibacterial, antimicrobial. In hospitals, they use a lot of silver. It's gone. Silver in bandages, plasters, it's all gone. And then all the electronics, phones, cell phones, TVs, you're going to need silver. This is what you need. You want a lot of this because the price is going to, a lot of people are going to need, they're going to need these silver, small pieces of silver, small, and then some big pieces as well. Some kilo bars for large purchases. But this is something that you're going to need. You're going to need silver. And you're going to need food, fuel. So get out of things that you have. Most people have paper or digital illusions of wealth, and they have investments in property. Get out of that. Sell it now. It's going to go down. It's going to keep going down. Get out of those things and get into things that people need. Food, energy, resources, and real things. And when CBDCs come in, this is what people are going to need. It's very cheap now. It's going up every year. It's very, very cheap now, but it will keep going up. And you're going to need things that CBDCs can't buy. You've used up your allowance of good quality food. Now you can only buy poor quality food, vaccinated food. You don't want to buy that. And I can't use CBDCs. I've used up, I cannot. So you're going to have to go to the free market. You're going to have to find someone who accepts silver. And silver will be used, as it always has been used, as a medium of exchange, as a last resort. So the end of my One Planet, One Life report. Get out of things that are going down in value and get into things that are going up in value. Very simple.